So I've made a feeble attempt at a window opener of sorts, at least. It's a very professional installation with some loose wires. I've used a ESP8266 where the Wi-Fi doesn't work with my Wi-Fi, so it's basically an Arduino replacement. I've put some code on here to make it slower to turn the servo. What you actually see now, this is actually the center position. If you power it on and you initialize the servo, it will home to 0 degrees, basically the center point. The problem with that is it causes a pretty big brownout, because this is something like a 15 kilograms centimeter servo, so it's pretty hefty. And with most power supplies it just reboots the ESP or Arduino or whatever. It's a minor side effect. So slow turning works well, but it needs to have a home center position that isn't too aggressive. The code of this isn't too special. You see I've spliced the 12 volt, the 5 volt wires in, actually using a 5 volt power supply from a Raspberry Pi, which is 2 amps of sorts. I've made it something very, if I can only touch the wires. It works on input, so if you drive it with something else, an ESP, domotics, something. Oh, come on, do it now. There we go. That's basically how it works. So it opens the window, and this version is way too flimsy because I printed it at 10% infill, which is not even remotely close enough. But it's faster to print because you have less plastic. So yeah, prototyping. And what you can see now is that it actually doesn't, yeah, you can hear the wind chill, it doesn't entirely close it. It just gives too much leeway. It doesn't properly close entirely. It needs something beefier, and I might actually make this link 1 or 2 millimeters shorter to actually make sure it pulls. And this is just, yeah, it's a bit flexy. Improvements forthcoming.